So when we are saying we are getting towards the path of enlightenment, we become internally satisfied, and you don't have any questions further, ultimately. But when we say about material world, in fact, the question should be there. Then only the progression will happen, right, in the world. Because if every scientist starts thinking that I'm satisfied, I do not have any questions further, how the progression will happen in the material world? Yeah.
You're very right. As the realizations come, the questions reduce. First, when I met Kripaluji Maharaj, every day I used to ask him questions. And the whole, I met him in Mumbai, and whole 1 hour every day he used to spend answering my questions. For 20 days this went on. Then he said, you come to Mangad, I will teach you the scriptures. So he said, you keep studying, I'm going and I'll come back. And if you have any questions, you can note them down. So when he came back, I had 100 questions. So he used to say, all right, 1 hour, as many as you can ask, I would go on. But 1 hour was not enough. Okay, next tomorrow, the next tomorrow, the next. It went on for 6 days. So at the end of it, when I actually started doing the sadhana, as he said, then the questions started reducing until they finished totally. There was no question, right? So questions finish with realization. When we get a realization, we get the knowledge from inside. Without realization, it is just a theoretical knowledge. Now, once you get the realization, the intellect becomes resolved. Yes. So then there is no questions arising. This is the spiritual side. The material side, they are trying to, it's the theoretical knowledge out there. And they are trying to expand the frontiers of that knowledge. So expanding the frontiers of that knowledge will require keeping a curious outlook. Right? So it will require that. That curious outlook you can also keep in the spiritual side. If you have the curious outlook, how does this work? How does this happen? It will make you increase the depths of your knowledge. But further, when you practice, you will get the realizations from within. Now, spiritual knowledge is much different from material knowledge. For example, people say when they read the Bhagavad Gita, next time they read, they have understood things they had not understood the last time. Then again they read, they have understood things they had not understood the last time. Why? First time they read it, they were at a level of realization. Next time they read it, their level had increased. So they understood to more depth. Next time they understood it to more depth. Okay, so spiritual knowledge is Chinmay. It is Sat Chit Anand. It has got consciousness in it. And material knowledge is insentient. So that spiritual knowledge is full of depth. It is full of ras. It is full of bliss. They are two different kinds of things.